ask me for access. I can request.
There we go. After this is done, let's type ls and to see if that library is there, and then we're gonna rerun 310 and 305.
Okay.
After we installed it, I would like to suggest that we run, just not run, but check p2pay.net in the URL, making sure that we could get that homepage.
Yeah, that's right. We'll definitely do that. Yeah, let's go ahead and run ls. Okay, now you have
node modules. It's there now.
Now let's run bang 310 again. Okay, this should give you the prompt. Hit enter. Okay, now do you want the API as well or just the client?
Well, the API is not connected yet, right? Or did you guys already? I don't think it's connected, so I don't think it matters.
Okay, so try hitting p2pay.net now. But you have to put a specific port.
I think they did the DNS already, no? Or we'll do the public IP and then the port 4201.
Let's go back to the Linux console and type netstat. Let me see, I'll put it in the Zoom chat, netstat-lnp. Because it looks like it's listening on localhost. Let's see. You see 4201 is listening on localhost 127.0.0.1. So it's not advertising externally. Type what was that command? Hold on. Can you scroll up, please? Not okay, a little bit lower. A little bit lower. Okay. npm run start class. Okay, try this. Type history, grep pipe npm.
If I remember correctly, I think we changed that to something different, but I don't remember where the config file was.
Oh, is there a config file that you edited to change the port? Ah, okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Where did this come from? Hit enter.
That's part of the client, I believe.
Oh, okay, just spinning it out. Try this. Type. I'll put it in the Zoom chat again. And I'm forgetting my Linux. Let's see, grep-ri. Try something like that. Let's see if that works. readme.md, the file is specified up to now. It's still loading. Still running.
Yeah, it's still running.
I mean, the good news is we have the old P2Pay. We can compare the two and figure out which file has that config that changed, right? But somewhere you were able to specify.
Oh,
Or we may have to ask Ritesh if you can't find it. But yeah, hit Control C. This is gonna go on for a while. Right? There's like thousands of files in this thing.
Yeah. If we go to the old one, and press LS in there, I'm trying to remember what file we went into.
shall we go inside the main directory and see?
Yeah, just press LS. Or enter LS. Let's see. There's a config file. Which one was it?
Maybe it's called package.json. Is there a file called maybe it's the nx.json? Can we cat nx.json? Or
Oh, yeah.
actually I see
There's a package JSON.
right there, yeah. Cat package.json real quick. I'm sorry, not cd cat. It would be cat space. I'll put it in the Zoom chat. Package.json. Yeah, scroll up a little bit. Keep going. Na, 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 na. Do you see a start in here somewhere?
There's npm run.
Oh, okay.
There's a
Yeah,
start.
start client, right?
Port
serve 41 max worker. Okay, maybe let's do this. Go back to the command line. I mean hit and go out one level cd and type this command diff p2pay slash package.json versus p2pay one slash package.json. Let's try this to see if there's a difference between the two files. That's all one line, by the way. It just has a space because of the Zoom chat being small. That's the only line that's different. Okay, so it's not that file, obviously. Let's do a diff on nx.json instead of package.json.
Sorry, what?
I'll type it in the chat. p2pay nx.json. Okay, let's try that. No difference. Okay. Well, I'm at a loss. I think we need Ritesh or somebody back on that knows. It's running, but it's just running on localhost right now. We just need to change it to.
Yeah, it's one of those config files. I just can't remember, but for sure Ritesh was the one that solved that.
So we'll have to, and Ritesh in India now, it's like 4 a.m. So we'll have, you know, and he can get you guys the command, the file to edit on here.
Yeah, I think then we should probably move towards. I mean, it seems to me that update worked well. Is that correct?
Your update is here. It's been downloaded to your instance.
Uh-huh.
We just need to start it so that you can see it on the you know, when we actually it's already started, but it's just listening on localhost instead of
Yeah,
listening.
no, yes. So what I like to maybe not maybe definitely then we should go ahead and try to do the MySQL connection.
Okay, where's the MySQL in here in this? Did your developers tell you where to configure MySQL in here in their code?
Okay, I think let me see. There is a gentleman, Shunil. Are you there?
Yes.
Yeah. Could you please tell me where did you put your schema, DB, and everything?
Actually, I was not ideas in the MySQL in your code. So that's why, first of all, could you please explain where to connect the MySQL in our code? That's today's I will complete it. Agile UI.
Sorry, we are not able to understand. Where do you want me to go?
I was I did not complete the MySQL connection. So could you please one explain where to connect the MySQL DBs in our code? Because in the our code use the graph SQL as per
Okay.
my knowledge.
Graph SQL right now, which is like a file, right? Local file.
Yeah.
Well, we can install MySQL Server on this system, and then
Yeah.
you know if you guys want to change from Graph to MySQL, that's
Yeah.
you can.
Yeah. I think more. We are going to run the MySQL in the same server to, because we do not have that much load right now. Is that correct?
Right. We can help you install MySQL
Yeah.
on the server if you guys like.
Yes. Go ahead. Ian, you just
Yeah.
continue, MySQL installation steps. Under, as probably Jermaine is going to help you or more.
Yeah, if you guys can pull up that email I sent, or I can pull it up on my side. No big deal.
Yeah. Are you talking about the sports?
Here, I'm gonna paste in the Zoom chat all the steps.
I'm sharing it on the screen.
Oh yeah, that's it. That's exactly it. So just run those one after another. Run the first one. Yes.
Why?
Yes. Enter. Yep. Okay, it should be done in a moment. Now let's run the second one.
This one?
Yep. You should have command prompt in a second.
Okay.
Jermaine, they're running on it looks like a Ampere, right?
Yeah, they're using ARM.
I'm
Go
running
ahead.
the second one.
Okay, now the next one. Yeah, is ready. Okay, MySQL is running. Next one.
This one?
Yep. So that the one you're about to run now, make sure MySQL starts on reboot by itself. Okay, next one. Okay, now this is where you're gonna supply the password and all that to MySQL. So go ahead and run this one. And
Why?
yeah, yes, yep. Okay, now pick your password complexity level.
Mm,
Now enter the password twice. Yes. Yes. Also yes. And yes. Yes again. Okay. I'll put one more command in the Zoom chat. Please enter that one. MySQL-u root-p. Okay, now you enter the password that you gave it for MySQL. And there's MySQL. You're in MySQL. It's running on the server.
Okay, is it, I mean, just to be, I don't know, maybe it will not work, but I would like to see if we could connect and see what error message we get.
Well, I mean, I think what I heard your developer say is they have configured it for a different, like a graph SQL, which is like a file-based, non-data. And so they would have to make a code change to incorporate MySQL, and then you would have to update your Git repository with the new code, and then it will connect. In order to connect, you need to provide your developer the MySQL IP address, which they can use localhost because it's running locally on this server 127.0.0.1, and you need to provide a username and a password. Currently, the only user in your MySQL is root. If you want, you can add a second user.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so okay, I'm sorry, I was told that they have already run MySQL on the local server, but it is not probably the correct. So well, I think that is that far we can go today then.
That's it. Yeah, you're right.
Okay. Thank you so much.